We're on board the Norwegian Luna, the newest cruise ship within the Norwegian Cruise Lines, and we're going to give you a tour of our balcony cabin 10714. Hi y'all, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Becky.
And together we're cruising good time.
So we're going to give you a tour, and then we're going to talk about our favorite and least favorite things about the cabin. Let's get started with that tour.
All right, hey, so we're going to give you a tour of our cabin 10714 right here on the Norwegian Luna. First thing we do is unlock the door, grab the card key, and then to make all the lights work, you need to put your card key in here. Lights come on, we're going well.
As you come through the door, first we start out with a closet, so you can have extra long things that are folding here. Or if you have a little dexterity, you can fold this down and have another little shelf that you can utilize as you will. It doesn't look like this is covered, and there aren't many hangers here. For most cruise lines, you can order more. Haven't checked it out with them yet. Coming across, then we have another area, which takes a little bit of force to open. So they have another optional shelf, a little more hangers and hanging space. And as we come down, it's kind of interesting because it opened here where you can't pull this out. But if you put some extreme force here,
yeah, it's not going to roll around in high seas.
You can open these up and have more storage space. Then moving on, there's yet more closets and a full-length mirror, as most women ask me about if there's one on the ship. A little on the narrow side for me. Coming across, we have more hanging area, more shelves, and once again, you have to use a little gusto to get the drawers in. Did I get it?
Yep. Oh. Yep.
And you can open these and a safe. There's some cruise lines that have a little better than that. So this is very nice that they have some hooks on their own, yep. And as this wall kind of recedes and it opens up a little bit, great to use this space. Now, let's walk into the powder room. Oh, so this is nicely appointed. So in here, the normal facilities, we have some shelves, some more shelves, water. I'm curious to what we find under here. A little bit of area if you chose to use it, and a hidden trash bin. That's kind of nice. And here we have just the hand soap. Now we're going to look into the shower area. If you've watched our other videos, you know I'm always looking for what shower products are here. So here we have body wash and a combined conditioner and shampoo. I have yet to find a conditioner and shampoo combo that's good for either one. So I would bring your own shampoo and your own conditioner. Now this is fairly wide shower I like, and I love it has this handy dandy bar, so it's way easier to shave your legs. Makes life safer and easier. And now for the famous Jeff test.
So I'm in the shower. I'm 6'7", 2 meters, depending on where on earth you're standing. I am hitting this light bulb right here. So luckily, if you're showering over here, it's a hand shower. We'll let you know in review on the end of the tour how it works out.
I should mention there's a couple of more hooks. So these you could use to dry things on, and inside the shower, there's one of those string lines that you can pull across to dry your swimsuits. That great to have, however, gets in the way when you're trying to shower and dry swimsuits at the same time. It's a lovely cabin. It's, you know, in relaxing tones of gray with this fun little background. I do like that we have like a little love seat area, so there's places to sit. And it's nice that we have a stool to sit on with our makeup. I wish it was actually a chair instead of a stool. In this area, it's nice that they have a refrigerator that's hard to open for those of us with bad hands. And you can open up the fridge and see it has waters that you can utilize for a price. Then I like that it has a hair dryer that you don't have to move or to put away. To put away, you just have to put it right back where you'd gotten it from. And we have a little drawer for your makeup. And this is very important for females, females that wear makeup, is that you have light on both sides. So it's going to provide good lighting to be able to put makeup on, so you don't end up with way too much on one side instead of the other. And there's lots of fixtures here.
Yeah, we have a 220 volt European adapter. You got a USB-A, USB-C, and 110 volt right here. And you have two 110 volts down here on the edge.
And as we move toward the bed, it's kind of nice that we have drawers here. So we have two good-sized drawers on this side of the bed. We have some lighting, and we also have a 110 electrical outlet.
One thing I see underneath the bed is there's a place to store bags, but there's no bed skirt to hide your bag when you put them underneath there.
So when we move to the other side of the bed, this is very unusual that it's a whole different design than the first one. It doesn't have drawers. Instead, it just has some very small cubbies, but I'm glad that it has some sort of storage.
And it has a couple USB chargers on that lamp.
Let's go to that balcony. So we decided to take the balcony so we could really enjoy all the amenities of the ship. Oh, and this is very nice. I love this balcony. So this is very deep, a little deeper than some of the other balconies. And if you come across, these are very nice chairs. They have padding. No seagulls have found them yet, so I like that. There's, a place to put your beverage. This is awesome.
This is nice. Those are very nice chairs. They're not the normal standard hard chair that you find outside.
I love a real balcony, one that you can be outdoors, put your head out, feel the sun in your face, really enjoy it, the wind when you're at sea. Here you can look down pretty well and see the water. There's not a lot of deck that's hiding between me and the bottom, like if you're on an Alaskan cruise. So you may have noticed that this cabin can join with the one that's behind Jeff. And these balconies, of course, are made where they can open up between the different rooms, joining if you ask your room steward and both parties agree. And then you can get the giant mega balconies.
We had a mega balcony in the Panama Canal one time. We had them open it up, and we had to joke that we had mega balcony going through the Panama Canal. We had adjoining cabins.
On this cruise, we unfortunately had to have more than one Jeff test.
Yes.
So Jeff, let's go through the balcony for you. Looks like it could...
For some reason, they have this lovely piece of molding right here, which is shorter than the door and much shorter than me. First time I stepped on a balcony, I was happy I was wearing a cap. And you kind of tuck down in there and go on into the balcony. And of course, there's a lot of headroom on the balcony. You just got to watch out for this if you're maybe 6'4" or taller. On the thermostat right by the front door, there are buttons for clean up the stateroom and do not disturb. And these turn on lights outside your cabin door. There is a button on the wall, and this will control a night light that turns a light on and off in the hallway. We found it to be a little bright for sleeping at night and did not use it.
First, let's talk about our favorite things about the cabin. I really like the shower. It is very good sized, and it has one of those bars, so it makes it so much easier to put your foot up there and shave your legs.
I like the balcony. The balcony is a little bit deeper, it seems like, than a regular cruise ship cabin. Plus, it had some really nice chairs on it. The chairs had a nice cushion and very comfortable.
I really liked that it had a table that had good lighting for being able to put your makeup on and a drawer to be able to store it in.
And it had a lot of storage. We were able to fit in that closet without any problem whatsoever, so it was really a nice and roomy closet.
Now let's talk about our least favorite things. And by the way, these are like very small things. So one of the things was that the bed did not have a bed skirt so that when you walk in the room, you can see your luggage underneath it.
One of my dislikes was that the cabin seemed louder than normal. We could hear the people in the cabins next door more so than what we have in other cruise ships in the past. And with the new ship, I figured it'd be more insulated than that, or perhaps we just had really noisy neighbors. I don't really know. So for me, I know you've heard this one from me before, which is in the shower. They have a combined shampoo and conditioner, which those are never good for either one. So I was disappointed in that. But really, these were small items and all that we really had to mention. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, please give us a like and subscribe right now so you don't miss any of our future Norwegian Luna videos. We'll have a review coming out and a whole ship's tour coming out.
Until next time, have a cruising good time.